Day 799 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. And today we have question number 2685. Count the number of complete components. The difficulty level is medium, but don't worry because you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as possible. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go ahead and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. You are given an integer n. There's an undirected graph with n vertices numbered from 0 to n minus 1. You are given a 2D integer array edges where edges of I is equal to AI BI denotes that there exists an undirected edge connecting vertices AI and BI. Return the number of complete connected components of the graph. A connected component is a subgraph of a graph in which there exists a path between any two vertices and no vertex of the subgraph shares an edge with the vertex outside of the subgraph. A connected component is said to be complete if there exists an edge between every pair of its vertices. All right, y'all, so that may seem a little bit confusing at first, so let's go ahead and take a look at these examples just to make sure that we are doing this problem correctly. So, in example 1, we have our input n equals 6, edges equals a 2D array of integers, first array 0, 1, then 0, 2, then 1, 2, then 3, 4. The output is 3. Explanation says from the picture above, one can see that all of the components of this graph are complete. So, let's break this down one step further, right? So n equals 6. So that's why we have these 6 nodes, right? And there's this 5 over here to the left because as you can see, there is no edges pointing to 5, but we know that there are 6 nodes. So we could just, that's why we know this 5 is over here by itself. Boom. Then we come over here. So that's one completed component, right? This 5 is 1. Then we have an edge from 0 to 1. That's this right here. We have an edge from 0 to 2. That's this right here. And we have an edge from 1 to 2. That's this right here. So this is also another completed component, or connected opponent, or complete connected opponent. Here we go. That's another complete connected opponent right here because all of the vertices are connected. Then finally, we have a edge from 3 to 4 right here. Since there's only 2 nodes, that makes it complete and connected. And in total, there are 3 complete and connected graphs, so we return 3. Now, just in case that didn't make sense, let's take a look at example 2. So in example 2, our input n equals 6, edges equals a 2D array of integers, first array 0, 1, next array 0, 2, next array 1, 2, next array 3, 4, and the last array is 3, 5. This time the output is 1. Explanation says the component containing vertices 0, 1, and 2 is complete since there's an edge between every pair of 2 vertices. On the other hand, the component, well, first let's go through this. So you see this component right here is complete because there's an edge or there's a line right here between every node, right? So that makes it complete. On the other hand, the component containing vertices 3, 4, and 5 is not complete since there is no edge between vertices 4 and 5. Thus, the number of complete components in this graph is 1. So as you can see with this component right here is not complete because we're missing an edge right here. As you can see, we have an edge from 0 to 1 over here. We have an edge from 0 to 2 over here. We have an edge from 1 to 2 over here. Boom. Then we have an edge from 3 to 4 over here. And we have an edge from 3 to 5 over here. But we do not have an edge from 4 to 5. So since we don't have an edge from 4 to 5, that means this is not completed. And we only have one completed connected component, which is this one right here. So boom. I hope that makes sense to y'all. And now that we understand the question, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. The solution is not that difficult at all. Now, first thing we need to do is we're going to build the adjacency list for the graph, and each index represents a node, and the array at that index contains all of its neighboring nodes. So we'll just say let nabs equal, we'll say edges dot reduce, open up the parentheses into colon an array open up the parentheses, repeating colon, square bracket, int, come outside of that, parentheses, comma, count, colon, n. Sorry, y'all, n. Boom, then we'll come outside of that. We'll open up the brackets, and we're gonna say $0, square bracket, $1, square bracket, 0. Come outside of that, dot append, open up the parentheses, $1, come outside of that, square bracket 1. Boom. And then this actually, square bracket should be inside the parentheses. The square bracket 1 should be inside the parentheses. Boom. Now, really, we could just copy and paste this right here. Bring it underneath here. We're going to change this 0 right here to a 1. And then we're going to change this 1 right here to a 0. Boom. Now we're going to track which nodes have already been visited. So we need a variable for that. So we'll declare a variable called viz. And we'll set that equal to an array. Open up the parentheses. It's going to be repeating colon false. So it's going to be an array of booleans. Count colon n. Boom. Now we need to count how many connected components are complete graph. So we'll declare a variable called CNT. Set that equal to 0. Now we need to visit every node if it hasn't been visited yet and perform a depth first search to collect its entire connected component. So we'll say, sorry, I will come underneath this and we'll say for I n 0 dot less than n. We'll open up the brackets and we'll say where exclamation point viz square bracket I, come outside of that. Open up the bracket stores all nodes belonging to the current connected component. So we'll declare a variable called CMPS, and we'll set that equal to an array of integers. Come outside of that and put a parentheses. Then we're going to use a stack, which will be used for an iterative depth first search. So we'll say declare a variable called stack, and we'll set that equal to square bracket I, like that. Now we're going to continue our depth first search until every reachable node has been visited. So say while exclamation point stack dot is empty. We're going to open up the brackets and we're going to pop the most recently added one by, or added node by saying let p equal stack dot remove last. Put the parentheses, come underneath that. We need to mark it as visited by saying viz square bracket p, set that equal to true, and we're going to add it to the current component by saying cmps dot append, open up the parentheses, and pass in c. Then we're going to add all unvisited neighbors that are not already waiting in the stack by coming underneath this, and we're going to say stack plus equals neighbors square bracket p, come outside of that dot filter, open up the brackets, we're going to say $viz square bracket $0, come outside of that, and two and signs, exclamation point stack dot contains, open up parentheses $0. Boom. Now we're going to compute the sum of the degrees or the number of neighbors for every node in this connected component. So we'll come underneath this and we'll say, sorry, I'll come underneath this while, and we'll say let NDS equals CMPS, come underneath that dot map, open up the brackets, we'll say neighbors square bracket $0, come outside of that dot count, come underneath this, and we'll say dot reduce, open up the parentheses 0, comma plus. Boom. Now a complete graph with k nodes is going to have k times k minus 1 total degree count because each node connects to every other node. So if the total degree matches this value, then every node is connected to every other node, so its component is complete. So we'll come underneath, we'll handle that by coming underneath this, and we're going to say if NDS equals CNPS dot count times, open up the parentheses, CNPS dot count minus 1. We'll come outside of that. We'll open up the brackets and we'll say CNT plus equals 1. Now we're going to return the number of complete connected components by coming down here. And we can say return CNT, y'all. So boom, that should be all she wrote. Let's give it a run first. I actually think somewhere, I forgot to close a bracket. Oh, I see. So one moment. Let's get rid of this right here. Boom. Because I think right here, that shouldn't be there. I know that shouldn't be there. So let's clean this up. Sorry, y'all. Let's make it look like this. Nice and pretty. See if that does the trick. And it's accepted. So let's go ahead and submit it. Make sure it's still accepted after we submit it. And boom, look at that, y'all. 17 milliseconds beats 100% of users. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'd like to see, y'all. So with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. See y'all then.